Okay, as we continue to build out our real estate transactions growth system here, let's take a look back at what we've done so far. And what we've done so far is we've built a landing page. We have set up some automated follow-up, the auto email text campaign. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a traffic source that pushes people through this funnel. And once we've set up a traffic source, we'll start to talk about our manual follow-up. So in this video, we'll focus on one of these traffic sources, and the one we're going to pick today for this particular niche. And you can use whatever you want. You use Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want. Any traffic source. You can run banner ads in your area. You can do a wrap on your car, whatever you want. But for today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a postcard that is sent to addresses in this neighborhood. We like direct mail for these kinds of offers where we want to be very specific and we want to show the offer to somebody in that neighborhood. And in this case, this works well. If we're doing Facebook or Instagram, sometimes we can't target that tightly. Can still work, but I'm going to go with a postcard today. So let's continue on and talk quickly about a few options you have for getting postcards out. Now, if you happen to have access in the system to the marketing center, the design center under the marketing tab. So here I am clicking on design center. You can actually design a postcard, or even a door hanger might be interesting here if you want to walk around the neighborhood and drop these off. But if I go to postcards here in the design center, I can make a quick design that sends people to my transactions landing page. So I can change all this around. I can have a URL for my landing page like gulfporttransactions.com or something like that. So just know that if you have access to the design center, you could do that with Express Docs directly through there. Another option you have for print, and the one we're going to do today, because it's got some interesting functionality around this, is thanks.io, which you can find in the marketplace. Now, full disclosure, I am also a co-founder of thanks.io. Currently, it's listed as API handwritten postcards right in here, and you can go over and get a free thanks.io account if you don't have one already. But we're going to use a specific functionality in thanks.io to make sending this transaction postcard very quick and easy. So the feature we're going to use inside is this dynamic image builder option inside of thanks.io, which can be found by going to image templates, clicking on image builder, and then you have this menu where you kind of fill out some options and you can put some merge tags in to build out your card. Now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to use one that's already pre-filled just so we can move a little faster. And you'll see here that we've done a few things. So the first thing you'll notice is that under the background image URL, we've picked the street view of the recipient property, which is very interesting. So they'll actually see a picture of their house when they receive the card, which makes it kind of glue to the eyes a little more and kind of stands out and gets a better response. Next thing we're doing is Gulfport Real Estate Transactions List right here up at the top of the card. What we do want to do is try to match the headline of any traffic source we have. So this is Gulfport, Florida real estate sold transactions. So I may adjust this a little more just to match. We like for our traffic source to match the messaging as much as possible. It doesn't have to be exact, but we'll say sold transactions. And then we'll do scan the QR code to see recent properties near address that have recently sold and for how much. Like so. And you'll notice this merge tag for the address is kind of a cool thing. It'll say near their house, so it makes it feel more about them. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the link to our landing page for the transactions list right here. And if you remember, this is kind of what it looked like right here. Right. So we're going to put that link in there so when the QR code gets scanned, that is where they go and they can put their info in and become a lead in the system, and all our automated follow-ups can happen. So this is called transactions. I'm going to call it Gulfport. Just give it a name that I can remember later. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit generate preview just to make sure it looks right. And then I will go ahead and save this. So once we have the image built, we're going to go to the other side. And we're going to build the message side of our card right here. And then I had one of these built out. It's very similar. You can pick a handwriting font and style right here. But you can say, curious about what your property might sell for. Scan the QR code to see a current list of all recent properties. You might be surprised to see what your neighbors are getting for their houses. And then if you'd like a free detailed report showing what your buyer might pay for your Gulfport property, you can text. This is a KV Core smart code. So we've kind of added that in as a little extra, another call to action. But basically, they can scan to get the transactions list, or if they want a full detailed report, they also have the number to text there. And that's a KV Core QR code that they can, a call response code that they can capture, a little extra here in this funnel. So we have this side, the message side, we have the image side with their picture of their house on it. Note here that Delia's info, that is all created and automatically assigned by using the branding builder in thanks.io. If you want any help doing any of these last few minutes that I've shown you in thanks.io, the team over there will just help you implement this. Just open a quick ticket in their chat and just say, hey guys, I want to send the transactions list, and just give them a URL to your landing page and they'll get this all done for you. So the next step to do here will be to build a mailing list to send this to. So what you can do is you can go add list, do a radius search. You can pick an address that's sort of the middle of the road. So I'll just use an address here. All right, and then you can say, hey, I want to send this postcard to people near this address. I picked 100 records, and then you can actually choose from a number of categories: likely to move, likely to downsize, home equity 50% plus, home free and clear, and so on. And you can buy the mailing list directly in the system there. And then it's just a matter of using the step-by-step wizard to get your campaign out. So if I go here to postcard, I think that pricing is a little off. This is a little bit of a demo account, but we'll do postcard right here. We'll pick our transactions list. We'll do continue. We'll choose our template here, which was our transactions list, like so. Save and continue. And then we choose the existing list that we want to send to, right, to that mailing list. And then we continue on, and just like that, we can get this out. Now, I don't want to spend a ton of time, diving deep into what the thanks.io system can do here. Instead, what I wanted to do in this video was illustrate that the next phase in building out this system was to pick a traffic source and to get it implemented, right? And what happens is once you have your capture point built, you have your automated follow-up set up, you can start to layer in various traffic sources. That's the key takeaway here. The how and where to click and what to point and what to do and all that stuff for all these traffic sources. A lot of that stuff will depend on the source itself. You can Google, you can find a pro or somebody who's good at doing this kind of stuff. You can use the thanks.io team, whatever you might want to do. Or if you have a specific question about how to implement something, just comment down below and I can probably help get that answered for you. But the key thing here is that once you've got the traffic, the capture point, and the automated follow-up configured, at least the basic stuff in each of these, now it's time to start layering on these traffic sources so you can generate the leads and have the automated follow-up occur. So comment down below if this is all making sense to you. If you need any help with anything, just comment down below. The next few videos in this series will talk about some manual follow-up ideas, how you're going to actually generate most of the conversations that lead to closings from this is not from all of this automated follow-up and all this stuff. This stuff is all essential to get the funnel going. But now once you have leads flowing in, you're going to want to incubate, build top-of-mind status, and get people reaching out to you, attracting them to you. And that's going to be about doing some of the stuff right here, which we'll be talking about in the next video or so. Thanks a lot for watching this series about the automated transactions list growth system. If you're not already subscribed to the Inside Real Estate YouTube channel, please subscribe now and definitely check us out at insiderealestate.com/Facebook group if you're not already subscribed and inside of our Facebook group.